for $5,200, I learned a 7-figure system. Like literally that's how it works. But that was 8 years in the making, man. You know, before I got to be with my wife and have our first date, like I was 6 years in the making, you guys, 6 years of working on myself, 6 years of showing up every day and just believing that it was going to get me to where I wanted to go. When I say there's an element of faith on this journey, I'm not just saying that. Like you have to have faith and you just have to keep going. If you don't have the right habits and the right mindset, you're never going to get there. You're going to end up settling. And it's probably going to show in your relationships. It's going to show in your business, your finances. It's going to show across the board. But if you just focus on developing that unstoppable mindset, you focus on those daily habits, get up early, write, journal, read, exercise, eat good foods, put good things in your body. Like, dude, you're going to start becoming someone that's thriving in life. Welcome back to the Unstoppable Mindset Podcast. I'm your host, Sean Michael Crane. We're down here at the Wonder Mouse production studio. Shout out Wonder Mouse. Now, today I want to talk to you about the 4 pillars of success. These are 4 areas that you need to focus on in your life if you want to consistently grow and thrive in your personal and professional life. Now, you hear Brad Lea talk about this all the time. He talks about mindset, habits, and skill set. He said you need to focus on your mindset, your habits, and your skill set if you want to be successful. So the 4 pillars of success, the way that I understand it, are mindset, habit, skill set, and relationships. If you focus and master these 4 areas, your success is guaranteed. And when I talk about success, I talk about growing a business. I talk about earning money, creating revenue. I talk about changing lives, making an impact. I talk about you being able to create a life by design and have anything that you want. So let's start with mindset. What is mindset? When I think of the term mindset, I think about your beliefs, your perception, your self-talk. I think about things like discipline and willpower, and most notably, just determination. Like my mindset from day one of changing my life has just been get after it and get it done at all costs. No matter what, show up and get the job done. Okay, that was it. My mindset was just fixated and focused on who I wanted to be and the goals that I wanted to attain in my life. But a lot of times, people aren't successful simply because they have the wrong mindset. They don't believe in themselves. They believe that things are impossible. They're around people that talk negatively about success or money or whatever it is. And so they have these beliefs about life that are holding them back and restricting them and their behavior. So if you don't have the right mindset, it's going to be impossible for you to form the right habits. It's going to be impossible for you to take the right actions consistently enough to be successful. So if you're listening to this right now and you can write stuff down related to your mindset that's holding you back, I'd suggest you do that. I suggest you would write down anything right now related to your mindset, related to your beliefs, related to your self-talk, meaning the way you talk to yourself about your life and who you are and what you can do, related to anything about your mindset. Write down what is holding you back. Do you lack discipline? Are you not consistent? Do you talk shit to yourself about yourself, like negative self-talk? Do you not believe that it's possible for you? Write it down, because that's going to be what you have to attack or remedy in order to move forward in your life. Now, once you have the right mindset and you believe that it's possible, you believe that you can achieve at the highest level, like you want it, like you're starting to train your mind to believe it's possible and you want it and you're willing to go after it. The next component is your daily habits. Your daily habits and those actions are what will actually materialize results. Like you could have the best mindset in the world, but if you're not taking action, then nothing's going to change for you. And when I say you have the best mindset in the world, I mean, you believe it's possible, you have good self-talk, you're grateful for life, but you're just not consistent in your habits. Here's the thing. Typically, mindset and habits are correlated, meaning the more action you take, the more you strengthen your mindset. When you first start on this journey of improving your life, there's an element of doubt and there's an element of the unknown. So your daily habits are what help you to start believing in yourself. You need to have confidence. You need to believe that it's possible. And those daily actions and the repetitions that you put forth are going to send a signal, a message to your subconscious mind that I can, that I am, that I'm capable of doing it. I am doing it. And over time, that message is going to be playing in the back of your mind. Like, I can do it. I am doing it. I'm becoming that person because of all the days showing up and executing. So what are the best habits that you need to form? Well, like I said, first of all, your mindset is believing in yourself. Your mindset is having discipline, right? Your mindset is having positive self-talk. So the best way to forge discipline and confidence and belief in self is by attacking your day with things that are challenging, that make you feel proud of who you are at the end of that day. Some of the most impactful habits that I've formed in my life are getting up early and having a jump start on my day. While everyone else is sleeping, I'm already attacking my goals. I'm already ahead of everybody. And not just that, but it gives me extra time each and every day. So in the back of my mind, right, my subconscious mind is feeling good about me getting up and attacking my day. I'm sending a message to my subconscious mind and myself that I have purpose, that I have something to go after, right? That I have something in life that's important to get out of bed early and go pursue. So that early wake up time is crucial to build discipline, but also belief in self. Now, the second thing is having time to self-reflect each and every day. I like to do it in the morning because it's quiet. My wife and kids are asleep. It's dark out. I can sip a little coffee and just reflect on my life. Reflection leads to awareness. Awareness leads to making changes in your life. Awareness leads to ideas. Having awareness is like giving you 20/20 vision in the moment. You can see so clearly, and that's where clarity comes from. It's putting all the distractions on pause and just allowing yourself to be in the moment and ask yourself, am I on track? Am I moving towards my goals? Am I happy with the way I feel? Am I happy with my performance? And so every day, that awareness will start to reveal answers to you. And those answers reveal paths and changes you can make and things you can do differently. And that's how you get ahead in your life. Now, another powerful habit is journaling. Writing down your goals every day, writing down your vision, connecting to it by writing it out is so powerful. Because now these things are going to be on your mind as you go into your day. And if it's on your awareness, you're more likely to see things that correspond with it, or you're more likely to act it out in certain behaviors. This is how you start to inch forward in your life. You get up early, you get that clarity, you write out what you want, you breathe life into that vision through your writing, and then you go attack it. Now, another habit that I highly suggest you make the most important action in your life is daily exercise. Now, exercise is by far the most powerful habit you can form in your life. It has the most widespread benefits to your health, to your mental health, to your spirituality. It builds discipline. It builds confidence. It turns you into a different caliber of an individual. When you go to the gym each and every day and you attack your workout, or you go out on runs, or you move your body and you get your blood flowing, it is so powerful for what it can do for your mindset and your overall energy and just the way that you're showing up in life, okay? The food that you eat is another important habit. Having good nutritious habits, not eating processed food, not eating food that bogs you down, not eating food that's super high and dense in calories that are gonna make you feel sluggish and lethargic. Eat foods that fuel you. Eat foods that are good for your body. Eat foods that give you clarity. And then drink plenty of water and take the right supplements every day. I'm giving you the best habits right here to start implementing in your life, okay? And then the last one I wanna talk about is reading. If you read 10 pages a day, you're reading roughly 12 books per year. This is free information that you can then take and apply in your life. It's information that's going to change your life. It's going to help you to evolve your mindset. It's going to help you to continue forming good habits. It's going to help you to understand why you're doing these things. It's going to help you to move towards the ultimate life that you want to create, because you're getting information from people who have success. You're getting information from people who have been there and who have done that. So you don't necessarily have to go hire and pay all these mentors. You could read their books, take out all the little golden nuggets of information, and then implement them in your own way in your life. This is something that I've done consistently in my life, and it's helped me immensely. That's why I'm sharing it with you. Now, once you master your mindset and your daily habits, the next thing you need to focus on is your skill set. Now, this is so important because here, I want to share with you real quick why this is important. When I was in prison, I had an unstoppable mindset. I was showing up each and every day. I was doing exactly what I said I was going to do. I had discipline. I had confidence. I built self-belief through those daily endeavors of getting up early, working out, reading, writing, all the stuff I just shared with you. However, at that time, my skill set was limited. I didn't have access to social media. I didn't know about marketing. I didn't know about sales. I hadn't been trained in those things. So when I first got out of prison, I wasn't able to make a ton of money my first month. I had to go out and learn these skills. I had the foundation of my daily habits, and I had the right mindset so that I believed in myself so I could go out and acquire these skills and I could be successful. That's why mindset and habits are so important, because when you finally get in a position where you can learn these skills, are you going to show up consistently? Are you going to be relentless? Do you believe that if you acquire these skills, you can apply them and be successful? Or are you the guy that goes out and tries to acquire the skills, but you can't even get your ass up and go to the gym in the morning? You're eating like a pig. You can't even discipline yourself with what you're eating. you're going to get those skills, you're going to half-ass them, you're not going to apply them, and you're not going to get the success you want, and then you're going to blame someone else or wonder why they didn't work for you. I'm telling you, this is the blueprint. If you master your mindset, you form the right habits, then when it comes time to develop the right skills, you're going to be able to learn those skills and implement them properly to get amazing results. And that's what I did. When I learned how to sell, when I learned about marketing, when I learned how to use social media and these things called iPhones I had never used before to film myself, when I learned about Zoom and Calendly and all these different technologies and Trainerize, I put all these skills together and it literally blew up my business, and I was able to create a bunch of impact and make a bunch of money in a very short period of time because now I had the skills that led to results, okay? So I did that for the first 2 or 3 years out of prison every single day, right? Every single day. And then that's when the fourth component became so pivotal for me. Relationships. Relationships with the right people will magnify your growth and your results, okay? But if you get to a place where you can make acquaintances or meet the right people who are in positions that are superior to you. Let's say people that can put you on stage, people that have big podcasts, people that can teach you things like good mentors. When you get in those rooms, are you ready? Are you ready to seize that opportunity? Do you have the right mindset? Do you have the right habits? Have you been developing the skills so when you get around certain people, you impress them and you wow them with who you become? Or are you that guy that enters the room and no one notices? And you go to these events and you go there and you leave and no one follows up with you. It's because you haven't mastered your mindset, you don't have the right habits, and you don't have the skills that are going to allow you to stand out. But relationships aren't something that you have to wait to cultivate. You should start cultivating relationships right now with people in your life all over, right? Not just in business. I mean, for me, the most profound relationships I've established are in this order, really: God, my wife, and my first business coach. Obviously, I have a beautiful relationship with my wife now and my children, like they're my world. But before my children were born and before my wife was in the picture, I had one relationship, and that was really with God. You know, I believe being a spiritual person gives you an advantage in life, and I believe people who have faith do better than people that don't. I needed faith to get here, man. I needed to believe that this was possible, and I needed help, strength from within to get up each and every day and do the work to get to this point. Then when I got out of prison, my wife and I connected, and she has helped me to thrive in all areas of my life. She has helped me to become a better man than I ever could have been alone. And I truly believe that having the right woman in your life is like a superpower. And if you don't have the right woman in your life, you have the wrong woman, it's like your kryptonite, okay? It's going to tear you down. You're never going to be able to get to the level that you want to achieve at in life, and you're going to be miserable. And so it's on you to pick the right woman, okay? Now, the third piece that changed my life was my first business coach, Will Nelson. I met him at a coffee shop, and we started talking. He showed me everything about social media, Facebook, Instagram, how to market myself. He taught me about sales. He changed the whole trajectory of my life. And for $5,200, I learned a 7-figure system. Like literally that's how it works. But that was 8 years in the making, man. You know, before I got to be with my wife and have our first date, like I was 6 years in the making, you guys, you know, 6 years of working on myself, 6 years of showing up every day and just believing that it was going to get me to where I wanted to go. You know, when I say there's an element of faith on this journey, I'm not just saying that. Like you have to have faith and you just have to keep going. If you don't have the right habits and the right mindset, you're never going to get there. You're going to end up settling. And it's probably going to show in your relationships. It's going to show in your business, your finances. It's going to show across the board. But if you just focus on developing that unstoppable mindset, you focus on those daily habits, get up early, write, you know, journal, read, exercise, eat good foods, put good things in your body. Like, dude, you're going to start becoming someone that's thriving in life. And then you can start to identify, what do I want to do? What do I want to do for a profession? Like, what do I want to do for a career? How do I want to make money? And you can identify what are the skills that you need to develop. What are the skill sets you need to develop in that profession or that industry? It's going to be a little different for everyone. Not everyone needs sales and marketing, but obviously those two are pivotal when you're building an online business like I am. I have a client right now, Jared. It took him 3 years to build up his mindset and his habits. Now he's focused on trading. He's day trading. And he's obsessing every day over the skill sets that he needs to be a successful day trader. He's sleeping less. He's eating the right foods. He's working hard. He's reading. He's writing. He just did his first marathon. Like he mastered his mindset and his daily habits. Now it's all about skill set. And he's obsessing over that. And then eventually it's going to become about relationships, because once he develops the right skill set and he's making money and he's having some success, then he's going to want to get a mentor. He's going to want to go to some events where they can learn, or he can learn, or they talk more about day trading. They give him more information. Then he's probably going to get into some Discord or mastermind. Those are the relationships when you have the skill set that will amplify your success. And that's what I've done. And so now I'm at the stage where I'm constantly looking for collaborations. I'm constantly looking out on social media to see who's doing big things, how we can network, how we can grow together. And those are the mutually beneficial relationships that at this point in my career are going to take me to the next level. I have the mindset, I have the habits, I'm constantly refining and working on my skill set. Now I want to be seen and be around the biggest people in my industry, build relationships with them that are mutually beneficial so that we can all grow together to that next level. And so for somebody that wants to achieve success on social media, let's say you're a speaker, let's say you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur. If you follow the 4 pillars of success and you're honest with yourself and you go through mindset, habits, skill sets, relationships, and you ask yourself, where am I coming up short? What is my weakness? You identify exactly what are your weak points, and you become willing each and every day to strengthen them, to work on them. I promise you, you're going to consistently grow in your career and you're going to have control over that trajectory long term. But if you show up and you don't give your all to these areas of life and you start lying to yourself and saying, I'm good enough, I got it, I don't need to work on my mindset, I don't need to have these habits be constant, oh, I have enough skills, oh, my relationships are good enough, you're going to get stagnant and you're going to plateau. And when you plateau, you're close to regressing, because if you lose that inspiration, you lose that spark, you don't have forward momentum, you're not growing, the next thing that's going to happen is regression, and you're going to sabotage yourself. Don't let that happen to you. Focus on your mindset, your habits, your skill set, and your relationships. And I promise you, you'll continue to grow and thrive.